Radio Show Instagram and tune into this interview right now. We got a pretty good one. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, renowned blogger, YouTuber, funny man, you know what I'm saying? Controversial. My guy Karceno, man. Say what's up, man. Say what's up, man. Let the people
what's
know
up, Active Talk Radio. D-Kno Funny in the house. Holding it down. Nipsey Hussel, baby.
Yes, man. Let the people know a little bit about you, C-Kno.
Me, I'm just the 50 Cent of YouTube or the internet. I came up mostly in the boxing game, you know. A lot of people know me because me and Floyd Mayweather are really cool. So that's how I really got my, you know, like meeting everybody was through Floyd, and Nate Jones was a trainer, and him and Floyd was in the Olympic team together. And Nate from Chicago, Cabrini Green. So him and Floyd linked together, and next thing you know, they've been rolling tight their whole life. So I've been knowing Floyd since like 96, 95, 96. And
damn.
Yeah, so I've seen the whole rise. We had a whole bunch of stories.
That's what it is, man. So wait, so where you met Floyd at?
Floyd here in Chicago. He was fighting in the amateurs then. He was fighting Golden Gloves, and he started fighting nationals. But they was doing tournaments out here in Milwaukee. So Nate was out there. We out there to see Nate and root for Nate. Then we ended up meeting up with Floyd, and he was back kicking it in the greens with everybody. Then next thing you know, Nate moved with him to Grand Rapids, Michigan. And they was kicking it. Yeah, they've been kicking it ever since. And he used to tell everybody he was the best fighter in the world. He was 16 years old. 16.
He ain't lie. That's the crazy shit about it.
Yeah. He was crazy. Crazy as could be, but he was definitely dead serious about everything he said. He knew exactly where he was going.
That's what's up. That's crazy, man. That's 9-6. That's a long time ago. Yo, listen, so what got you into blogging and the whole YouTubing and all of that? What got you into that?
That's the thing is, I never even thought about doing that stuff because I was covering boxing. Because I got, you know, we got a boxing website called BoxingSocialist.com. Me and Sean Craddock was doing that. But before that, I was just always at the fights. I was in the corner. I'm doing all this other work. I was working with Don King's people, you know, covering the fights and promoting it. Then when YouTube came out in 2005, I signed up for an account. I didn't even use it for about a year. Yeah, I'll go all the way back then. So I had an account for 2005, and then in like 2006 is when I posted my first video, and it was Floyd Mayweather, his ring entrance, because I was at the fight, and I just recorded it with my camera, and then I just uploaded it to YouTube because I never had put a video up. And I was like, well, let me just put it up. And then, you know, back then it could only be 5 minutes.
Right. That was it. Yo, that's real talk. Yo,
yeah.
I remember when YouTube just jumped off, like you said, like 05, like it was a little bit before 05, but I remember when it like started, like people was like, not knowing about it. It was like, yo, I went on YouTube. It was like mad different websites that was competing with it. That was over YouTube, but YouTube was rising. So if you say 05, a lot of people wasn't even hit to YouTube in 05.
Right, and then like Common grew up around the corner from where I live. So Common, my man Sean, Sean Lett used to rhyme with him. No ID. Kanye West is down the street. Everybody is right around my crib. Kanye West's mother was like a teacher. I never had her class, but I remember Miss West. You know, she was in the building, like the Harold Washington building, at Chicago State University. So I was at the college when his mama was there. And Kanye used to come up there and rap in a cipher. He used to wear these K-Swiss. He was one of them polo shirts, jeans, and K-Swiss. I've blown so many opportunities that they was like, man, we was going to promote you. Like, it was a promoter that really wanted to get behind me, like a DJ. Who was really has a hot artist, Grammy-winning artist right now. who was pushing, like really, like, yo, then he was like, man, I gave you a chance. I was like, I didn't even know what you was doing. You never talked to me about nothing. If somebody pop up and tell me, well, I'm gonna tell everybody what, damn it, DJ Mustard. We on active radio. We can say
wow, that's
DJ Mustard.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man.
That's right, DJ Mustard. Ella,
so Mustard.
I'm sorry, Ella.
So hold on.
So I did the video.
You hear me?
Yo, no, something came across my screen. What you say?
My fault, yeah. I said, so, all right, so you got DJ Mustard telling you, yo, chill out. Chill out.
DJ Mustard told me at the one point, he didn't even tell me anything. That's the thing. My video just was taking off. He liked the video I did, you know, and this was all about the controversy with LMA's song and the remix, and I gave my opinion on it. He liked the video so much, he pushed it. You know, he had the video, gave it the push.
Right.
So, and I knew something like that had to happen. I'm like, man, that thing is taking, like, what the heck went on? So when somebody else, I think we did another video and something, and I said, like, yeah, you know, maybe they could work something out, work together and do something. And all of a sudden, then I get a message like you done blew your, like, man, you know, this was your chance, man. I gave you your shot and you done just blew. And I'm like, man, you ain't tell me nothing. I didn't know about nothing. You ain't contact me.
Right.
Don't just tell me I blew something. Don't show up and tell me I blew something I ain't even know was on the table.
Like, this is what you do. Like, you're kind of, all right, so hold on. So you saying that was your most controversial, was that your most controversial video?
No, that wasn't even a controversial video. I mean,
what was your most controversial video?
Ooh, the most controversial video I ever did was a LeBron James Beyonce thing, and that wasn't even me, really. that came, and I'm reporting on it. I'm getting the information. I'm in the mall eating. I'm in the mall eating, and it come across my screen, and I'm like, is this real? I'm like, that's impossible. Beyonce and LeBron messing around, that can never be. So I go in there, I check it. It's coming from, like, his stepfather, the dude who was the type of artist or music, and if they got some money vested in that artist, they gonna sabotage your video, push other videos up there that you ain't even subscribed to, and they just like, dude, why am I seeing this? I ain't choose to see this.
Right.
And then they submerge yours so the people that subscribe to see you can't even see you. I'm like, well, what does that make sense? Why do we have subscribers then?
Right, like, a lot of people don't understand that, like, that algorithm is crazy, but if you're not paying for ads and not really involved with streaming and all of that, you won't really know. You'll just fall for the trap of people just saying, yo, pay me for this, we'll do this. And you don't really know what's what. Like, they just rigging everything.
Yeah, that's all it is. And they choose what video's gonna really do what, unless you can just sneak a fastball down the middle and that would get through.
Yeah.
Other than that, you know, they hawking everything down. So, right. You know, it's almost like a trickery game, and everybody's just trying to trick the system. And now they're going to try to come out with something to tell you what times to put videos out. Like, what's the best time for you to put a video out? I'm like, YouTube got a bedtime? I'm like,
right? Ain't that
what you telling me now?
Ain't
that geez. Yeah, right. So it's a crazy game, but you know, we got the Karceno for Life podcast now. We got it on Spotify. We all over the Yeah, we doing it. You know, we got to keep things moving. The boxing website doing good. You know, boxingsocialist.com. We was the first boxing website with an app. Nobody had an app. We had one. Wow. we got ahead of the game. And Nipsey Hussel was going to do a podcast with me.
What?
Nipsey reached out to me. Me and him was talking on Twitter. A lot of people don't know that. Some people know who've been following my YouTube page, but Nipsey had hit me up, and this was right after I did a video talking about the record business, and was showing all that. He saw the video, he loved it, and he was like, "Man, I want to work with you."
That's
but he was out
dope.
promoting. He was out promoting his album, so he was doing his tour. So he went out to New York, and he was out there making his rounds, going to the radio stations, and then he just hit me up because I sent him the information. My homeboy out here was trying to get signed, and AG Bando, he was trying to get signed, and I sent him his music. I was like, I'll send it to Nip. So I sent him the music. He's like, man, I ain't get a chance to check it yet. I check it when I'm doing this press tour right now. I'll hit you back. And he was going right in to do the everyday struggle thing with Academic. And Academics, that went left. That went left real fast. Because he tried to play a game with him, bringing up 6ix9ine's name in the conversation. And he's like, no, I'm not finna fall for that. He was like, I told him beforehand, before it even went down, he told him, I'm not trying to have my name mixed up with that guy's name, So,
Right.
So then, so I know what you trying to do. You trying to promote him using me. And then he gonna come back. I say something, then he come back and say something stupid against me, then we going back and forth. He ain't finna do that. He's like, I'm not finna play that game.
And
so I'm here to talk
the
about
true bitch nigga to do it too. He's the true bitch to do it. That
happens.
For sure. Yo, man, listen, one more question before I let you get out of here, man. I'm enjoying myself too much. We got a half hour left. I want to play some more of this dope music that we got submissions for, you know what I'm saying, these artists. You know what I'm saying? We got a few more minutes, but just real quick, let the people know how we met and how everything came about. Because listen, people still talk about that. Even when I do interviews, like people's asking about that.
Wow, that's crazy. Because that was probably my biggest rivalry ever in YouTube history. I swear, I have never had that many death threats on my life ever. The Meek Mill situation was the biggest. That thing went on for years.
Hold on, Cino, do you got screen record?
I don't think you bought from Philly, and I'm like, what in the world is those talk? They know they talk. All right, I'm gonna play ball. I was going light. Now I'm gonna really just break down whole Meek Mill's whole facade. So I went and broke down the fact that he took his name from the other Meek Mill. He wasn't even the real Meek Mill. Then I broke down the fact that he was actually taking songs from people that already had it. And all the indie artists, he was hot.
Right.
All the songs you like from Meek Mill, he been stealing from people.
Right.
And then you had your song, The Difference, and I remember the song. You was on the tour.
Right.
in Philly.
Right.
With the song. Money Ring, all of the difference. And he did it. He stole your song. He stole your song. I challenge everybody out there, go listen to both songs and tell me he didn't rip that song off.
Active Talk Radio Show, you know the vibes.